and welcome. Oh, crikey, we've got a crowd on tonight already. This is brilliant. My name is Roy Fensom, and I run Moon and Mask and Spiritual and Wellness Fairs. Thank you for joining us this evening on mytimetv.live for communications and light language with Katerina. So just shortly, I'll be bringing her up from the lobby, and we will have discussions with our friend Katerina about what it is that she does, and maybe we'll get to some other stuff that she does as well today. But before we go too far, the request is always there. Share with your friends and family, make them know that it's on so that we can get going and get Katerina helping people out. Hi, Mary Ellen, is it? Well, thank you. Where are you from, Mary Ellen? Lovely to see you there. We just let us know where you're from so that we have an idea how far we're reaching. We're just bringing up Katerina now. Anytime you have any questions, you're quite free to put those questions on deck. We've had one person drop in already, Mary Ellen. Oh, and we have another one who has dropped in tonight. You will recognise that name. Yvonne.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, Mary Ellen.
Here I am. Here I'm on now.
Yeah, you're on now. Mary Ellen is from Tamworth. Thank you very much, Mary Ellen.
Yeah.
Now, we've discussed in the past about light language, and a few of these people probably won't know what light language is. So perhaps if you just run through, you can correct me if you like, I don't mind. To me, light language is you drawing in high frequency vibrations which give an utterance from you, and then it's lowered down into a frequency that the rest of us can understand, and you translate it into meaningful statements. Would that be almost correct?
Almost correct, Roy. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming on. Okay, so light language is a vibrational frequency of your own energy, and we all have the light language. And during this time of the energy shifts, what happens when we unravel all our negative stuff and become more organic, then we bring through our light language. Now, for me to translate it in the English language, I don't necessarily drop my vibration because I've been trained and been doing it for almost over 12 years. However, the frequency of the energy does drop a little bit just to be able to come through into our physical world. If that was helpful.
I certainly hope so. It was helpful for me, if not for anybody else.
Yeah.
Also on your list, I just wanted to run over it and some of the things that you actually do. I was taking note of your web page, well, your Facebook page at least. So you do Forever Living as well.
I do.
So that's the oils?
That's Forever Living is aloe vera, gut health and skin products, and I've been doing this now for 4 months, and I've been drinking the aloe vera gel and using the products, and let me tell you, I feel clean from the inside. It's such a strange feeling that what happens is when you drink the gel, it cleans out the stomach area. So, my stomach feels better, my reflux is getting better, my skin feels really good, I'm a lot more energized. Yeah. So that's bringing value to my Be Your True Self business. Right.
So is that sort of assisting per se in balancing the physical aspects with the spiritual aspects that you use for light language? It's a balancing act, so to speak.
Yes, because when we work energetically and remove the negative energy from our space, it does it filters through to our physical selves. So we've got to keep our physical bodies in good condition to be able to, be able to cope with the frequency or the higher frequency that you're in through. So yes, it is helping me very much in that way.
Great, we're getting there. Now we're starting to get the flow of this, aren't we? Next one up is be your true self. That's another thing. You throw a bit of an explanation out there for people that are listening in for this.
Okay, well, be your true self is just literally me, Katerina, and I created and it's my business name. So I created it 2 years ago, and I left my corporate job to do my spiritual healing, my life coaching, my readings and so on, to be able to help another person evolve, help another person to understand their everyday living and how to overcome the naysayers, how to overcome the negative energies that are around at the moment. And it also deals with my energetic downloads that my Blue Diamond team give me every day.
I take it the Blue Diamond team is a lovely snap, crackle and pop that we get every now and again.
Yes, because any healer or, anyone who's a healer that's watching knows that when we lift our vibration or our frequency, Roy, our technology doesn't cope very well.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Okay, we've got you also down as an intuitive healer. Now, I do Reiki, so I can just say I'm a Reiki healer. Is there... Essence is it's very similar. All healing is by its very nature a transference of energy from one person to another. So I'm assuming that your intuitive healing would be noticing what's going on with somebody and attempting to find an answer for it.
Yes, well, my intuitive nature is very strong, so I'm able to connect with their spiritual guidance, and they are able to communicate with me intuitively how I can help the person who comes to see me. So it's all about learning how to trust your instincts, how to trust your inner voice. And intuitively, it's just a knowing. And we all have that. I just give people a safe place to learn how to do it and how to refine it.
I think you might have to go over about the last quarter of that. We got a lot of snap, crackle and pop and not much content.
Okay. Okay. So I am an intuitive healer, and that means for me is that my instincts are very strong, and they give me the channel to be able to help another person from a deeper level and from a spiritual archangel guidance point of view as well.
Excellent. We're learning more and more about you all the time. Now, I've noticed, as well as all of that other stuff, you also do life coaching and mentoring. Do you have many in the way of mentors, or?
Well, when somebody comes to see me, my coaching and my mentoring becomes part of the deal. Like my understanding of my journey helps me to help mentor somebody else into helping them understand their journey. So, it's all part of the package, really. The coaching, life coach really is all about helping somebody set goals, how do we achieve these, more of a traditional type thing. And then my spiritual guidance and my intuitive nature blends in, and I can go a little deeper than maybe someone else.
I know that there's at least one person tonight who, if they don't tune in, will watch in the replay. And at the moment, she is going through patches where, for no apparent reason, she begins to speak in tongues, so to speak. But light language, I'm anticipating the use of. For her, would it be fair for her to sort of contact you and get some sort of mentorship in that direction? Because I see that she's in need at the moment. She's not sure where she's headed.
Okay. If she resonates with me, sure, give me a call and come and sit with me and let's see how I can help you. I have okay, so in my room here is where you come and sit with me, and then in the 90 minutes I would look at see what's going on with her energy, and then it comes through physically. So I would see if there's anything related in her physical life that needs to change, so she can bring through her energy in with more grace and ease. Yes, if she resonates with me, sure, come and see me. That'd be great.
Absolutely brilliant. I'm sure that when she watches this in replay, if she doesn't catch up with us shortly, she will definitely make some content to get in touch with you. I've had a comment come up, but I'm not sure whether to put it up on the screen, to be truthful. Do you get to see the comments that are on the screen at all, Katerina?
Well, I've got my phone on, so I can't see. I've just got Michelle Kelly says hello, Yvonne says hello, hi, and Marilena from Tamworth. Maybe there's a delay. I can't see the comment right now.
Yeah,
you don't feel I should.
I don't know what it's aimed at. It looks like somebody is attempting to use the broadcast to enhance their own business.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure they've given details for a website, but truthfully, I'm not in the position at the moment to put that on the screen. I don't feel it resonates with what we're doing at the moment.
That's fine. Well, you listen to your intuition, Roy. That's great.
Yeah.
And that's what
I don't like to. I don't like to cut people off because they are commenting, but it just doesn't feel right, unfortunately.
But oh, I can see. I see it now.
Yeah.
I think that would be no, I wouldn't put that up there. Because I've just discovered I can click on something, Roy, and I can see the comments without you putting them up there.
That's great. It's not something
so,
that
I wouldn't put that one. I think that's more of a scam.
Yeah, we're going to leave that alone. Look, if there's anybody out there that would like to have some sort of reading or got a question for Katerina, I know we don't have a great many viewers, but put through something and let's, for those people that might be watching later, give them a chance to see what light language is about. And while we're meandering through that and waiting for some questions to come up, I would like to ask a subterfuge question. There is a business possibility in the wind, and I'm not sure how seriously I should take it. And I'm wondering if you can just drop a coin on that.
Okay. All right. Just give me a second, Roy. Just give me a minute. Here it comes, Roy.
Yeah. I got my pen ready.
Okay, so when I say here it comes, I mean the light language is coming, and then I'll interpret it for you.
Okay, so I can't write your light language fast enough.
No. Okay. Hautumasta hayamaishman tishitaitila baya tanamaini hila satusha hautamaya. So just allow yourself to feel the energy, and usually you get tingles or something. So to interpret that, it's okay. So what we're saying to you, Roy, is sometimes the fear of the unknown prevents us from taking something that would be beneficial for our growth.
Yeah.
And the fear, the human fear, is what keeps us limited. We encourage you to listen to your heart, and to see what unfolds.
Be that as may, I will follow those directions as given. We'll see where it leads.
So normally with the light language, it's all about listening to the frequency and the sound, the frequency of the sound that I'm sounding, right? So if you resonated with that energy, you should have got tingles or a bit of warmth, something that will indicate that it is of the highest good. And so what my guidance just want you to know, Roy, is that sometimes when we need to step out of our comfort zone, it can feel a bit fearful because we don't know or we don't understand. So my team is encouraging you to take that step and see where it leads you.
Believe me, in the last 3 months since I started this, I've been in nothing but fear, so it's hard for me to know when I'm not in fear of something going on. This is horrendous. Just Michelle. Hello, Michelle.
Hi. Hi, Michelle.
Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to talk to you tonight. What's going on, Katerina?
Oh, maybe they don't know how to ask a question.
You start with what if or what is, and then hopefully the words flow from there, ladies and gentlemen. So,
okay. So how about we do it this way?
Yep. Which way do you want to go?
How about we? Okay, let's just have a conversation with light language, and we'll see who resonates with what, shall we? I think that's how we do it. All right.
Oh, we got something here that says waves. I'm assuming that means that Michelle is waving back.
Okay,
Thank
beautiful.
You, Michelle.
All right, so here's something else, Roy.
I'm
going to bring something through now.
Okay.
Okay.
We don't know who this is for?
No, I think we'll just do it like a general, we'll just have a general conversation. And what normally comes through is that it'll resonate with somebody. Okay.
Okay. Don't be afraid, Michelle. You may one day come on this yourself. So don't be afraid to ask questions.
Okay, so here we go. In everything that you do, there is always an element of hesitation. But these new energy shifts that are occurring right now are encouraging you to take your big breath and to take the next step. Because the world is changing and you are all required to change with it. Go to those who resonate with you. Reach out to your friends and know that those who can help you and with your open heart will come to you in the way that will help you to move forward. How was that?
It's buzzing. Now we've got some action, you see. We've got Josh Brown says, hey, Katerina and Roy, how are you both? I don't know about you, but I am tired and I will be glad to see the end of this coming fortnight. It is that busy for me. Is it busy for you, Katerina?
Yes, tomorrow got a busy day, and I'm also getting ready to do the royal show on Monday and Thursday with Forever Living too. And I've got a client, and I've got a few things happening as well.
Oh, heavens to Murgatroyd, you're busier than I am, and I thought I was flat out. Right, we've got Michelle Carley says she was buzzing with that. So you must have contact. It must have been meant for Michelle. And of course, our number one follower, Annette Kirkwood, has dropped in to say hello. And if we get her asking questions, we may never get her to stop. And we have Yvonne is saying she's buzzing as well. So
yes,
there's lots of flyers out there tonight.
Beautiful. Maybe give me some likes and likes and let me, because I'm watching it on my phone as well. So some love hearts and some likes will let me know that you're all resonating with it. And here comes another one, Roy.
Oh, right. We still don't know who this is for, do we?
It's not for anyone in particular. I think it's just for the group coming on, and even for you and for me too, Roy.
Now, I'm getting a few notes out of it, so this is good.
Yeah. Okay, here it comes. Hautupai tisinelenia mana dashutahi disahaulusha. So the question to you tonight is, what is the fear that's keeping you locked into a situation that will only bring you harm? It's okay to look into your heart and know that you are loved and that your guidance is with you in every way. Your higher selves want you to move forward and want you to feel the love that is around you that you cannot see. Everything is energy, and the timelines are collapsing. The dimensions are collapsing. So planet Earth is becoming a more expansion of energy that we could not feel or see, say, in the last 2 years. So find the courage, my friends, and find that brand new you, and I know, dear, that it will bring you joy when you let go of the fear.
You started that one almost at the same time as Michelle put the question out. I would love to ask, but unsure what to ask about. And it just seemed, I put it up there because it just seemed that the timing matched in so well that I figured put it up there. It must be related in some way. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Did you see it when it was up there?
Yeah, I saw it. I think I intuitively give the messages that, people will resonate with. That's how my team and I work. So, but it looks like we're getting more people on, Roy.
Oh, we get a couple of responses at the moment. I like the responses. It keeps people interested in it, and you at least know that somebody's listening in. Now, I'm not sure. I'm not very good with these emoticons. Do you know that one? It looks like somebody baring their teeth at you.
Oh, they're smiling. I can see it on my phone.
They're smiling?
That to me it looks like they're smiling.
Wow.
Are you smiling, Michelle? I think she's smiling at me. On my phone, it looks like they're smiling.
Oh, for me, from here, it looks like somebody's grimacing as if they've been told something they don't want to know about. So we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Now, I don't know whether... Go for it.
I was going to say, when we receive an intuitive message from our guidance, spiritual, galactic, however you're connected, they give us their truth. So if it doesn't resonate, that's okay, because it will resonate for someone else. So yes, I thought Michelle was smiling. Yes, that's beautiful.
It just looks strange from where I was. as we're both aware, hang on, I'm just in the middle of a coffee here, but I'll bring it up.
Okay.
I don't mind.
Just a friendly
There's
conversation.
been a lot of there's been a lot of energy shifts going on lately with Mercury and Christ knows what else.
Yes, and I've got some updates today, which I can share with you.
Made much of a difference to what you do?
Well, yes, it does, because what happens is these energy shifts occur within the human DNA, our cellular level, our blood, our human bodies. And what it's doing, it's shifting the human consciousness through our bodies. The energy shifts at the moment are all about moving into a new place, a new space for you, which means these energy shifts are all about determination, courage, responsibility, respect, and all those things. And it's affecting us physically because timelines are collapsing. Dimensions are collapsing. So what that means is, as more people spiritually wake up, as we refer it to, like become more spiritually aware, and that just simply is all about wanting to know more about yourself, where you come from, how you feel. It's like you've been asleep for such a long time and you suddenly wake up. Well, the first thing most people do is not like what they see, because they've been convinced that the life that they did have was okay when they're finding out now that it's not, you see. So that's what the energy shifts are about. For me, the energy shifts are all about stepping up, going further out of field of my comfort zone, looking at how I can help other people. But it all starts with me and with you. So you need to start helping yourself. You need to start healing yourself, because as you unravel and allow the energy shifts that are occurring to give you a better understanding of yourself, then you, me, everyone that's watching can help others. So do you know what I mean? Like, we have to start leading by example. So if somebody is giving a reading, for example, and saying, oh, the relationship isn't good and you must move on, well, the question is your relationship any good? And are you moving on? Do you know, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, don't give advice if you're not going to follow your own advice.
Well, yeah, because the new paradigm or the new age is all about awakening ourselves to who we are, so we can find better ways to communicate the wisdom and knowledge that our spiritual guidance are giving us. And if you want to raise your frequency and learn light language, for example, or bring that out, for example, you need to unravel the shadow of ourselves or the negativity, because it would be simply like, it'll be like, Roy, do you want to go and sit in somebody's garbage bin to talk to somebody, right? You wouldn't, would you?
No. Yeah.
So
not taking on somebody's crap.
So, well, that would apply. That's right. So energetically, we need to clear our space as much as we want to help others to do the same.
I noticed down at Gawler on the weekend, a lot of the people that I was meeting, the energy seems to feel a lot different now than it did 6 months ago. 6 months ago, people would come up and you'd be questioning they'd be asking questions about this, that, or the other, and why do you do this, and what's it about? And now they're not asking that. They're now looking at, what do I do to go higher, to increase? How can I be a better person internally as well as externally? I don't know whether you're finding that in what you do, but I'm just noticing through the business that things are changing.
Yes. And that's good news, Roy, because it's showing that all the shifting and the work that we're doing for ourselves is shifting the energies around us, all the planet's energy, so we can raise above. You know, we can become better people, that we can become magnificent self, because we're already better. We're already magnificent. We already have all the information we need. It's just all about learning how to retrieve it from within. And I get the same questions too. People want to know, how do I become a better person? And what I say is, you are already a better person. Let me give you a space to learn how to retrieve that. Yes, Roy, it has changed. And that's great, Roy, because it just shows that all the work that we're doing when we're shifting energy is actually working, and people are wanting to have a better place. Do you know? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go a little bit onto the side for just a couple of seconds. Oh, hang on. We've had, I don't know. Annette's now doing her shopping online between the two of us. It seems that she wants to remind me that Natasha needs sage. I did ask her to contact you. Well, thank you very much, Annette. That's very kind. I'm sure that I will catch up with her. And that brings me pretty much to the topic. You will be doing the Spiritual and Wellness Fair at Golden Grove. Are you receiving... Oh, I am lying again, because that's the one that you will not do, because you're already booked in.
And it's very interesting, Roy. You really want me to be there on that Sunday, don't you?
Honestly, I have no idea why. I've actually written that down on another page. That no, Katerina is not doing September. No. Do not ask her. I'm sorry about that, but it seems that there's a moral in there somewhere. So let us know where you're going to be in the upcoming.
Okay, so on the 20th of September, I'm going to Melbourne for the Forever Living Convention, which I'm very excited about. And then on the 24th of September, I'm going to a friend of mine in Melbourne, and who have the same mind as me, and we're going to be giving a workshop on the 25th of September in Melbourne. So I'm very excited about my very first workshop in Melbourne, so it's pretty cool.
And what about the Royal Adelaide show? I believe you are going to that.
Yes, the Royal Adelaide show I'll be there Monday between 9:30 and 2:30 with the Forever Living stand, and we're just going to showcase what wonderful products we have, how we can help people with their health and with their gut health, with their skin health, with their just general well-being. It's going to be great. So it'll be Monday the 3rd, and I'll be there Friday morning the 7th as well.
Sorry, people, I just dropped poor Katerina back into the lobby again instead of taking her off of putting it in the split screen. Sorry about that.
Oh, my gosh.
The things that happen on live TV, eh?
No, that's all right.
You've got some other stuff coming up as well. You've done a few...
Oh, yes. So I've got, on the 20th of October... I've got a workshop on the Akashic Records, so it would be great to have people come along. What I do is I take you on a guided tour through the Akashic Records, help you to understand what that's about, how to connect. I connect you with your Akashic guardian, who will help you through the place, and I will be talking about how to retrieve your information. And this will be the third time that I'll be doing it, and it's a really great day. You get healing from me. If light language is required, it'll come through. It's a great day.
Wonderful. And oh, that's brilliant, because now the question that I had in mind has gone into the ether and I cannot think what the hell I was going to ask you. Oh, God, I'm having a good night tonight. Sorry, people. It's there was something. Oh, yes, the Akashic Records. I've had a few questions actually on the weekend at the stand. A few people have come up and questioned about the Akashic Records. The question I'm getting is, where do they find out more? And on somebody else would like to do something. Maybe you would like to do that rather than talk about the Akashic Records. Michelle Pratt says, "Can you do a healing for us all?"
Yes. Okay, I can do the healing for everybody. And Roy, to answer your question, I'll just put the link of my event on this link so people can know where to go.
Thank you very much for that. I'm sure that if anybody watches this in replay, they can pass it on to people.
Sure. Okay.
That are interested.
I'll do the healing. Beautiful. All right, so if you're listening in and if you would like to be part of healing, what I ask you to do is to just sit comfortably. If you're driving, please either stop or watch the replay. It's fine if you spot. Close your eyes with me. Take a big breath. Exhale. Another big breath. Exhale. Allow yourself to feel the energy of love. Hauta haisha. Halomna hayeta hawa. Feel the tingles from your feet up to your thighs, now up to your heart chakra. Hautula hayamian haila. Sahu shanamai takia salamaya. Feel the energy. Tulula. Feel the frequency. Harmonisha. Let go of all your doubts and fears. Tahaumnaina. Look in the mirror and see your magnificent self. Lahauda. Hayumina Salomia. For you're there. Just look closely. Damida Hayala. Ease your pain by looking into your heart. And know that if you hold integrity, responsibility, and respect for who you are, then you are able to move forward with grace. Halutushanaya. The road to our own hearts is a difficult challenge. And the energies that we are receiving now have never been here before. So be kind to yourselves. Take time to understand how you're feeling and how you are responding. My dear. The lower back will ease. The knees will become more graceful. Your shoulders will drop. Hallelujah. Hey, Maya Nia, give yourself permission to love who you are. Doesn't matter what everybody around you thinks or feels about you. It's how you feel about yourself at the end of the day. You are all uniquely beautiful. And those that don't resonate just means that they're not able to be in your space. And be kind to yourself when that occurs. So blessings from the highest love. Whew. I bet you're going to sleep well, Roy.
After that, I would. Well, that was absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much for that. I got something out. I don't know whether anybody else got something out of it, but I would like to ask a question to those that are listening. Now, I don't know whether it's just me, but when you're doing some of the translations sometimes from when we're getting the light language, well, we're getting some responses of Yvonne says, thank you, and wonderful, thank you, Kat and Roy by Michelle Pratt.
Beautiful.
But sometimes when you're receiving the light language and speaking the light language, there is a totally different frequency that comes through. And I'd like to find out whether the people who are listening get that as well, or whether I'm just the only one that's picking this up. So if you're listening in, type something in there that you're getting the vibrations when this is going on. You're getting hearts from all directions here, so you must be doing something right tonight.
And Michelle is spinning in my chair. That's beautiful. It'd be great to hear. It'd be great to read some feedback because everyone feels it differently. And I am showing it off to everybody because there are many people in the world that can do what I can do. And it's just another form of healing, another modality, another way of expressing the light that's coming through. If you let go of the fear of the unknown or the let go of uncertainty and allow yourself to feel the vibration of that energy, it's very healing, and it really goes into the deepest part of you. So in the next couple of days, if you feel like not being with anybody, then don't be with anybody. If you feel that you need to have a good cry, then have a good cry. And just so you know, I love you. And thank you for receiving the healing energy, because it will manifest differently for everybody. But I do know you're going to have a good sleep, because I always do.
I am so tired at the moment that sleep is not going to be a problem. It's waking up in the morning. The brain starts working about 4 o'clock in the morning and think, oh, for heaven's sake, just give me another couple of hours and I'll get up and take care of it.
Yeah. You can always ask your team, Roy, to give you time to rest.
I've been working with the crystal. I don't know whether you can see that.
The quartz, yeah.
Yeah, Annette, I picked it up from Annette the other day, and I've just been having it on the desk with me during this for a bit of vibrational uplifting. And what I'm finding, it's unbelievable to me, is that when you're doing the light language now, I wasn't watching the crystal before, but when you were doing the light language, I'm looking down and I'm getting rainbows coming through it, and I'm thinking, where's the light coming from? Because nothing's changed. Everything is exactly the same.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, did we freeze? Okay. I have to put a message up. Roy, you froze down. Right, Roy. Okay, something's going on. The frequencies have, I don't know what's going on, but Roy is frozen. So let's see. Let's see if Roy can come back. See, we've raised the frequency, right? So I don't know. Can anyone see me? Okay. Hi. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but I think Roy has frozen. His screen is frozen. Okay, so you can see me, yes? So can somebody type, I can hear. The energies are certainly great. Thanks, Michelle, because I don't know what happened to Roy. I think Roy must be trying to get back in. I'm not sure. So while he's trying to do that, is there anyone with a question for me? Because I can see what's going on my phone. And I think there's another message coming through. So take a breath with me and allow yourself to feel something new. There are new things coming into our consciousness. The new earth is being created. We encourage you to listen to your heart. Because in your heart lies all the questions and answers that you need. The world is changing, my friends. We need to change with it. This is really odd because I can't see Roy. So okay, now can someone tell me if they just heard what I just gave? This is really weird, isn't it? I don't know what's on. Where are you, Roy? Great, thanks, Yvonne. There's a new energy shift. There's a new energy shift that's occurring. It actually started today. And this new energy shift is all about the question is, how do you truly feel about yourself and how do you want others to see you? Is there something that needs to change or do you wish to change? Time will slow down for those who start to start to look, start to have a different perception of who they are. Time is just an illusion constructed to keep you limited in what you're doing. Look outside of yourself, from within. Use that nervousness as a tool of encouragement. So how is everybody? Who else is listening to me? Say hello or wow, I don't know what happened to Roy. Got my own show, looks like. Just going to I'm just going to send Roy a message and see what's going on. So, yeah. So has anyone got a question for me? Give me a question. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening. This is really odd. So I don't know where Roy is. Michelle, my public speaking for a group. What do you mean, Michelle? Should Michelle? Okay, I've got Michelle Kelly, my public speaking for a group. And then Michelle Pratt, should I continue with my hobby? Yes, Yvonne, can you give Roy a ring and see what's going on? Thanks. Okay, Michelle Kelly, my public speaking for a group. So my friend Michelle, why not? To say, give yourself the chance to do public speaking. Let us see what you can do and who you are. It's time for us to shine our light. It's time for us to let others know who are looking for you to know where you are. And Michelle Pratt, should I continue with the hobby? Halima sadasa tulusha namati here. The hobby brings you joy, so why would you give it up? Allow yourself to grow through the hobby. Give yourself permission to shine through in whichever way you find that brings joy to you. Okay. Hi, Annette. All right. Let's see what other messages I'm getting. Because it's coming close to the end of our 1 hour. You're welcome, Michelle. You're welcome, Michelle Kelly. So this is the last message that I'll have for this evening. The message that I'm always given by my spiritual guidance, my blue diamond energy, is that we have come here to have fun. We are here to experience the human life. And through the knowledge of the higher realms, we are able to help many find their joy. So go and play. Put your feet on the ground. And feel Mother Earth bring you the joy and the laughter that you've all come here to be. And I want to thank you for coming on today and tonight and listening to my light language. So apparently Roy got kicked off his computer and the system shut down, so it won't be too long. You know, I started light language back in around 2007 when I started my ascension, and that's when I started to understand. I didn't even know what it was back then. So it took me it has taken many years of courage from me to speak the language in front of everybody. I had to go through a process of knowing that there was nothing wrong with me. And now I've come to understand that my light language is a beautiful modality of healing that can help me and you bring new joy into our hearts and help us to understand who we are from a different point of view. Everybody has the ability to bring out their light language. It can be through art, music, sound, painting, words. It all comes through differently for everybody, the sound especially. And how I get mentored by my blue diamond is I go to what resonates with me. So this is my light language to you, to let you know that there are other energetic ways of self-healing. So Roy, what did Roy say? Can't get in program, has me locked out. Okay, so Roy can't get in, right? I'm going to have to ask him, what do you want me to do? So who's still around? Let me know how, give me a bit of feedback as to how my light language has helped today. Because see, at the end of the day, our spiritual guidance, however you connect, however you feel them, is all about they are in service for you. They are here to assist you to grow into the magnificent person that you are already. As humans, we forget that. And we forget that we are bigger and better than what we think we are. And for me to say this, it took me a very long time to come to that understanding for myself. So we're all in the same boat. We're all taking the journey of self. We're facing our own fears and doubts and lack of, so we can bring in more opportunities, more abundance. So go with grace, dalitim nahaya, and go with love. Putusaya to you. Know that when you tap into your energetic spiritual team, they are overjoyed. They are so happy that you are connecting with them. Because if you feel a little emotional, that's okay. If you feel that you need to go things that don't work, that's okay. Your spiritual guidance, the archangels, the celestial beings, the galactic beings, the spirit, those who passed over, all want us to grow with love and understanding of who we are. So laugh a little, play a little, go outside with your kitty cat, go for a walk with your doggy, even take your cat for a walk. Laugh. Make friends with people that you haven't made friends with before. Let go of your fears and doubts about them. If you've got a question for me, ask me. I'm a beautiful human being and I am here to help you understand your spiritual selves. That's my job. What's going on here? So Roy says, finish off when I'm ready. So what does that mean? Do I stop camera? Is that what that means? All right, so one more question. Give me a question, somebody, and then I'll say good night. Someone ask a question, any type of question. Ask a question. You see, my Blue Diamond team just love being, see, your spiritual team love being with you. And you know why? Is because you are giving them a moment of your time. That's why. You are acknowledging a part of you that entirely exists in a different dimensional time. And when you connect with your higher self and with the parts of you where your joy is, then things will move for you to bring in more ease and grace. But as everything in this world, you must understand that when you bring the light in, it'll focus on all the crap. Yes, it does. So you're going to times where you're going to be crying, where you're going to be yelling, where you're going to be telling the world to ping off and, it's okay. There have been many times where I've sat here and I've yelled to the universe and told them all to take a hike, because the path of journey of self is a challenging but rewarding journey. So I encourage you to take it. I encourage you to listen to your instincts. Trust in yourself. So thanks so much. The beginning of my own show. So I'm just going to bid everyone goodbye, and I'm just going to stop the camera. So I think that's how I end it. I'm not sure. So good night. Blessings. May you feel the softness of your angels. May your heart flutter when they're nearby. And may you receive all the abundance that you're looking for. And let me tell you, your abundance is in your heart. It's already there. Just listen and look with different eyes. Bye. I'm just going to press stop camera and see how we go. Good night. out of it now.
Hello, people. Anybody still there? I'm listening to Katerina on the phone, so if you're still there, goodbye. Francine Jane Morgan, I don't know what the heck happened, honestly. Katerina did a brilliant job. I sent her a message there to say, sign out when you're ready, switch off your camera, and your people don't want me to be there anymore. I think they're trying to tell me that you're ready for your own show, so I'm going to end the broadcast myself at this end.
Okay, let's say goodbye to everybody.
No, I did indeed.